Sure, mixtape. Am I the mixtape guy? I don't recall making a mixtape, but I do regard myself as a rather romantic guy. I mean, if you listen to the music that I write, it does bring across the kind of natural, sort of like organic love that I think is kind of like forgotten nowadays. But if I were to put out a mixtape for a very special lady, I think I'd have to put in a lot of that stuff that I grew up listening to, you know. The music Soul Child is like my favorite artist, so definitely a lot of even 112, Boys to Men, I'll make love to you, yes, you know, that type of thing, just to get to the point, you know what I mean? So I grew up going to a farm school with 70 kids. So every day we'd need to get onto a little bus similar to this one. Not as pumping though, but yeah, man, so to be every day. But I remember the one time that actually just comes to mind was my mom had probably a 1960 Beetle as well back then, and there were occasions where I'd miss the bus, and there we were in this little Beetle trying to get to public transport, trying to make sure that we catch the school bus. So it was us chasing this other bus in a Beetle older than my mom, and yeah, man, that was pretty rad. So as I was telling you about my mother's Beetle, the old little vintage pimping car, I did have an experience once where I thought I could drive, or I wanted to try to see if I could drive, because I thought it was just one of those talents that you're kind of just born with. But I got into the car and basically tried to reverse outside the house, and I went all the way down the hill, man. So the car rolled back and bashed into a curb, and next thing I knew, I found myself on the side of the road next to the car, trying to get people's attention to see who would help me to park the car again at home before my mom got back. Eventually this old Matala helped me out and he parked the car back in the house, and I was happy days, man. I was safe. I never got caught.